Boxing Ego here. If you like this video, make sure you hit the like button and also subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon on the top of your screen to get notified when the latest new content drops. 1. Daniel Jacobs asks fans what they think about a potential fight with him and Canelo Alvarez. I was born ready. Stay tuned. What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more boxing. Make sure you smash the like button. Also subscribe to the channel for the latest and greatest in boxing if you want to become part of the gang. Notification gang, please hit the bell icon. Shout out to the Super Chats, channel donations, the Venmo donations, and the Patreon family we work in. Now, Daniel Jacobs on his verified account, he posted this side-by-side pic stitch of him and Canelo Alvarez facing off, and he said thoughts. So he's asking you, the fan, what you think of this fight. This comes after Oscar De La Hoya was on the red carpet for a Sugar Ray Leonard charity event the other day, and he did interviews saying, hey, we're not waiting for Golovkin. Golovkin's team is trying to change the initial offer that he already agreed to in May 5th. So we're going to call Daniel Jacobs' people. We're going to call Billy Joe Saunders' people, Frank Warren, and we're going to try to get a fight with one of them or a guy like Gary Spike O'Sullivan or Jamal Charlo. We're looking at our different options for Canelo to return. Canelo, as you guys know, failed a drug test, 2 of them in February, and he was slated to rematch Golovkin in May. That fight obviously was canceled. Canelo was forced to withdraw, and Canelo's been in limbo ever since. He's currently suspended till mid-August, but he will be back in time for the Mexican dates, quote-unquote, in September. So they're trying to line up his next foe. Daniel Jacobs versus Canelo, awesome fight, excellent fight. I would love it. Danny Jacobs, great guy, and an even better story in boxing. Just a true warrior underdog story that he has. Canelo's a hell of a fighter. It's unfortunate what happened earlier in the year with this whole mess. He's claiming it's tainted meat, but he's willing to do the things to prove he is now innocent and not putting anything in his system. So, I mean, rules are rules. They suspended him. They didn't fine him, and he's eligible to fight. So it is what it is. I think Jacobs is a great fight. I will say this, I don't see this fight happening next. I would be pleasantly shocked and surprised if it does happen next, because I think it's a dangerous fight for Canelo. And by the time he fights in September, he'll be out of the ring within a year. So I see, just based on patterns in history, I would see Golden Boy making an easier touch, like a Gary Spike O'Sullivan, who's a fighter, who's an in-house fighter that's been on Golden Boy's last couple of cards, David Lemieux versus Billy Joe Saunders, Ryan Garcia's last card at the StubHub Center, etc. And that's a style that Canelo should have less problems with. It's a guy who's lost to Chris Eubank Jr. and Billy Joe Saunders and sparred with Billy Joe Saunders. So before the other names that De La Hoya mentioned, Billy Joe Saunders, who's a champion, Jamal Charlo, who just looked sensational with a second round knockout, and Danny Jacobs, who's a terrific fighter, taller, athletic, power, I see Canelo fighting Gary Spike O'Sullivan. But again, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong, and it's good to be wrong in situations like that. Jacobs versus Canelo, awesome fight. I will say this, Eddie Hearn, who manages, well, not managed because Al Heyman's the manager of Danny Jacobs, but the promoter of Daniel Jacobs, has confirmed that Golden Boy has reached out to them about possible interest, gauging Matchroom's interest in making a fight with Daniel Jacobs versus Canelo. So this could be a good sign. We'll have to wait and see what is decided for Canelo's return fight. But as far as a fight, hell of a fight. You could put this fight anywhere. LA, you could put it in Vegas, you could put it in New York, where Jacobs is from. And I don't think Canelo's had major fights out there, but you could put it in Texas, whatever. I don't know if Jacobs would want to go to Texas because of politics. Texas doesn't always get it right when it comes to boxing. We'll just leave it at that. But as far as a stylistic fight, great matchup, stylistically, everything. Let me know who would win, Daniel Jacobs versus Canelo. Drop your thoughts in the comment section. Make sure you smash the like button as always. Hate, comment, and subscribe. Till next video, is Ego signing off. So if you enjoyed this video and want more content like this on the channel, you can show your appreciation by going to the PayPal donate button or the YouTube support button. And you can donate any amount that you feel is equivalent to the value of this video. Much more to come. Thank you guys for your support. Boxing Ego, the future of boxing.